how y'all doing? It's another episode of Notable Prisons and the Inmates that Occupy them. But first, I'm gonna need y'all to get that lighter ready and also subscribe to a player. So we're gonna take a trip to Washington and we're gonna go to FDC SeaTac. SeaTac is short for Seattle Tacoma, but it's a federal prison located in SeaTac, Washington, near the Seattle Tacoma International Airport, south of downtown Seattle, 16 miles north of Tacoma. The administrative facility employed 200 staff as of 2002 and housed 608 male and female inmates as of March 2023. It opened in 1997. The detention center was designed for a capacity of 1,000 inmates. The facility houses sentenced inmates, both male and female, as well as pretrial, holdover, and immigration detainees. Many are involved in federal court proceeding in the Western District of Washington. Roxana Brown, the director of the Southeast Asian Ceramics Museum, died in a cell at the detention center on May 14, 2008. She had been arrested May 9th for alleged wire fraud upon her arrival in the United States to give a lecture at an Asian art museum at the University of Washington, and the charges were dropped immediately after her death at the facility. R.I.P. to Roxana Brown, man. That's sad. There also was the Federal Bureau of Prisons filed a request on June 16, 2009 to transfer Clayton Roche of the United Nations gang from SeaTac to the U.S. Penitentiary Marion, Illinois, after discovering an alleged plot with fellow inmate Luke Elliott to kill 3 federal prosecutors and the warden of the detention center. Roche was eventually transferred to USP in Lee County, Virginia. Definitely think I remember talking about him. But anyways, let's get to it. Colton Harris. He's an American criminal and former fugitive nicknamed the Barefoot Bandit. Pled guilty in 2011 to stealing several small planes and a boat and a bank burglary. Also committed over 100 home burglaries. And he was released in 2016. I think I remember watching a video about this dude on YouTube. If y'all know what I'm talking about, go crazy in the comments. Let me know something. I think. Next we have Jimmy Bell. He was a crypto anarchist, and he was released in March 12, 2012. Roxana Brown, and her crime was alleged wire fraud, which was dropped, and she died in her cell May 14th, 2008. R.I.P. to her. Next, we have Ethan Nordean. He was one of the people that participated in the idea of storming the Capitol back in 2021. Like, what goes through one's head? Like, what would make you want to do that? Like, look, let me tell you, people. There's nothing that serious that I would want to storm a damn Capitol building for. Like, bruh, like, what? Oh my goodness, man, I would love to interview one of these people. Like, I'm gonna go through some sort of database and find a bunch of names of people that was there and like start hitting them on Facebook. Like, hey, can I interview? So if y'all see an interview with one of these people, you know who did it. But he was a member of the Proud Boys. You know, for the longest, I was wondering, what the hell is the damn Proud Boys, you know? And then I realized it was on some political shit. And I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, I ain't got time for none of the political stuff. That's definitely not player for a player. You hear me, player? Next, we have Mark Emery, cannabis advocate. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, player. Man, let's get our lighters up for this guy. You know what I'm saying? Let's everyone hold a lighter up for this man right here. He's someone special. But he was released on 7/10/2014. Next, we have Anthony Curcio, former college football player and real estate investor, convicted in 2009 of masterminding one of the most elaborate armored car heists in history. And get this. He was released in April 2013, completed a 6-year sentence at USP Coleman. And he's out. Get out of there. Next, we have David Cito. He was charged with connection to the 2019 college admissions bribery scandal. Yo, I couldn't tell you how many of these people I have mentioned on previous episodes. You know? But he only served a 90-day sentence and released December 17th, 2020. Next, we have Clayton Roche. That was just a plug. He was just a plug of plugs from Canada. This is all it is to it. And he ended up getting transferred to FCI Edgefield. And Luke Elliott Summer, who's the bank robber that I mentioned earlier, and he's at USP Coleman 2 in Florida. He down there in Florida with all the Florida dudes, all the Florida men. Florida's a nice place. I haven't been there, but I just know it's a nice place. One, the name just makes it sound pretty. And two, you know, every video I see from Florida looks kind of cool. Like, who wouldn't want to wake up and have an alligator, like, in their front yard, to just scare you the shit out of you? Like, Man, I'd catch alligators and I'd name them. Make me a pond and put them in the back. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I want to come over. I got some pet alligators in the back. Definitely put up a little, like, cage or something. That'd be cool. Do Florida people do that? Y'all got pet alligators in Florida? Anyone that's in Florida? I know, like, in Florida, I am so off topic, but hold on. I know in Florida, like, you guys are allowed to have, like, dope exotic animals. Like, that is so cool. That's pretty cool. I knew this dude on my Instagram that had, like, a little tiny monkey. Like, probably about the size of, like, I don't know, the thing was little as hell. Way smaller than Bubbles. If y'all know who Bubbles is, it's Michael Jackson's monkey. But this monkey was little. Little monkey. Little cool little monkey. All right, I'm done going off topic. Subscribe. I'm going to get back to this. I'm going to get back to my indulging. Smoke good, drive slow.